3 years, 3 titles, and 0 defeats. Christopher Newport continued its run of perfection against CAC opponents last year, claiming its 3rd straight CAC title and remained unbeaten against conference foes. Including postseason matches, the Captains have secured a 32-0 record against the CAC since joining the league in 2013. The Captains defeated Salisbury in the championship match for the 3rd year in a row to earn the conference's automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. Mary Washington also represented the CAC and NCAAs, with UMW falling to Case Western in Round 1 and CNU dropping a 3-2 decision to Randolph-Macon in Round 2. Can anyone knock CNU off its perch this fall? Let's find out as we take an in-depth look at all 10 CAC squads entering the 2016 season, counting down the preseason poll as we go.
This season is going to be a very, very different look to our program. We have a lot of incoming freshmen and transfers who are going to definitely revitalize and energize our team for this upcoming year. We're definitely excited for the CAC. We know that it is tough competition, but we definitely feel that with our off-season preparation and with our practices, it's definitely going to prepare us for those tough situations. So we know as a coaching staff, we are brand new for this year, and we are really, really excited to be able to work with our student athletes, both on and off the court, to be able to make them a well-civilized individual.
Our goals and expectations for this season are making it into the CAC playoffs. This season, I'm looking forward to getting close with my teammates both on and off the court. This season, I'm looking forward to a challenging non-conference schedule that will hopefully prepare us for an always tough CAC games. The best part about being a student athlete at Penn State Harrisburg is all the support you get from your fellow student athletes and professors.
Would like to improve upon our season overall. Last year we were 13-16, so definitely looking to have a winning record this season, especially improve upon our record in the CAC. Tough conference, so girls I brought in this year I'm really looking for to help us improve in the CAC. We have 5 returners from last year. We have 8 incoming freshmen, which I'm really excited about. A lot of new faces, and just from our couple days of preseason, already positive vibes, positive energy, a different energy level from last year. My lone senior, Beth, she's been a leader ever since last year. She was a captain last year. Great leader on and off the court. The girls look up to her, they respect her, they listen to her. In addition to her, this year, our second captain will be Cody, who's a junior. Again, very positive. The girls look up to her. She's always encouraging, never down. So she's a good role model for the girls to look up to. Tiani, my MVP from last year, so I'm definitely looking for big things from her this year. Kristen and Jess as well are both very vocal on the court and lead by example, and I think all 5 of them have done a good job of really getting those 8 new faces in here and kind of acclimated to our program.
My goals and expectations are, to win more conference games this season and to grow as a team. We are a big family, but I want us to connect on the court better than what we have in the past, so I'm ready for that this season. I want us to win more conference games and hopefully make it to the tournament at the end of the season. In the off season, I pretty much intensely work out. Well, not really like intense, but I do still work out pretty intense, like a lot of arms, a lot of legs. We go to the gym, run the mile, go running outside, but this summer I was doing a lot of running outside to get accumulated to the weather out here. Since I am from California, I was just like, let me get ready for this mile so I can play. So just getting ready basically by running the mile, working out, getting my arms and legs together, and staying healthy, eating right is main things that I do in the off season. I'm looking forward to this season is York. We went up 2 sets and lost the next 3. We're coming for them. We're coming for them this season. I'm ready. I'm ready for that game. I'm most excited for that game. I would say the friendships and the family that I have grown being here, since I do live so far away, and I don't have my family here, and I don't really know anybody out here. So the people that I've gotten to know, the friendships that I've made, and that's pretty much why I love Wesley the most, is the togetherness of the campus and with all the athletes and all the support.
We're really looking forward to this season. We were fortunate enough to only lose a couple of players from last year, so we're very lucky to have many of our stronger athletes returning, some of which are Hannah Hosier and Allison Teagues, both really strong hitters. And we're very fortunate to have 10 incoming freshmen to really build our program in the future. We have some girls coming from some extremely strong club programs out west that we're really looking forward to having on our team. We also have a couple of JUCO transfers coming out from some really successful junior college programs out west as well. So we have really high expectations for this fall season. We've really committed ourselves to a higher standard over the last year. So we have really high goals and a positive outlook on our ability to compete at a higher level this year, both in and out of conference. And we really have high expectations to make it into postseason play as well.
My name is Hannah Hosier. Last year my name was Hannah Phillips, but I got married in December, so my name's changed. I'm a junior here at Southern Virginia University. I'm from Marion, North Carolina. We're really looking forward to this season. We have 20 girls on the roster, and it's going to be fantastic. We're really looking good this year, and we're really excited for what this season's going to bring. Last season was really good as well. We had a lot of fun. The highlight of last season for me was we played Wesley the last game of the season, and we were all kind of getting tired, but we went to 5 games with them and ended up winning, and it was definitely the highlight of our season. So we were really excited to end on such a good note, and we're ready to just continue that and go on into next season and just keep getting better and better.
Our goals for this year would be just to keep improving every day. I think we just want to keep a lot of the positive momentum that we had established last year and over the spring. I think our expectations, obviously, are just to keep pushing, qualify for the conference playoffs, and maybe make a nice run. Our key losses would be libero, Katie Graziano, and our middle, Allie Dorsey. Key returners would be Aaron Brady, Sarah Lukic, Heather Klein, Brooke Krebs, Heather Sechrist, and Lindsay Alland. Key newcomers would be Lex Harbold, Carrie D. Felice, Hannah McMaster, Maddie Wickham, and Gabby Amy.
My expectations for the team are just playing well and getting along with each other and, getting as far as we can against each team.
My thoughts on the schedule, I'm really happy the way it's geared. It really kind of gears up towards conference play. We have a really good mix of competitive teams, some old rivalries, teams that'll definitely kind of give us a benchmark of where we are in the season, and then ultimately gearing up until October where we start our conference play.
I like being able to go to class and worry about taking notes and taking tests and then be able to just forget about it and just be able to play volleyball and not have to worry about being a student. A successful season will be just playing our hearts out and putting everything we have into every single practice and every single game and just putting it all out there.
Our goals for the 2016 season include competing for a CAC championship and getting better every time we step in the gym. So far, preseason's been going amazingly. All of the girls have been working really hard in the gym. We've been doing some really intense drills. Our key losses include 7 seniors from the 2016 class. 2 of those are middles. That doesn't leave us with a lot of room for depth, but every player is getting a lot of playing time. We're putting people in the middle that we necessarily wouldn't beforehand, but they are doing a great job. We do have a lot of key returners. We have Carissa Hill, Allie Graff, Mimi Graff, Mia Griffiths, and Megan Griffiths. And our conference schedule is always tough. We always look forward to play Christopher Newport and Salisbury. Out of conference this year is definitely more challenging than it has been in the past. But it definitely will prepare us for our conference games. We do open up with Johns Hopkins on September 1st, and we're really looking forward to it.
So for this 2016 season, as far as goals go, we really just want to improve our seed in the CAC and prove to be a tough competitor for every single team in the conference. We also want to be involved in the community, doing a lot of work with the youth in terms of hosting more club tournaments and clinics. We have a lot of away games, and We're very excited about our travel. We have 4 other nights, including Virginia Beach and New York City, so we're excited and eager to get some tough competition in those tournaments and have a little fun as well. We're a young team this year and a small team in terms of both height and numbers, so people are going to have to play a lot of different positions and positions they've never played before, which at first seemed challenging, but now we're all becoming a lot more versatile volleyball players.
I think the Frostburg volleyball team is going to surprise some people this year. I think that they worked really hard in the off-season. My returners, there are 8 returners coming back, led by 3 really strong juniors for us. It doesn't hurt to have a really strong right side hitter in Naya Cheatham and some great ball control from Lindsay Sapura, our libero, and some great ball control from our setter Maddie Torres. We brought in a really big recruiting class as well, so 6 freshmen and 2 transfers. They have stepped in and really adjusted to the pace of the game really fast. They are strong, they bring ball control, they're aggressive, they're competitive, and I think they're really going to add some great things to our program. I think our schedule this year is set up very similar to last year in that it's extremely competitive out of season to get us ready for our tough conference play. I think that we were reasonably successful with our season last year, and I think that with the new players that we brought in, we are going to have a better win percentage, we're going to have more success in the CAC, and we really want to make sure that we're playing in November.
We had a lot of newcomers come in this year on our team, and so one of our goals is to improve our team chemistry. Even though we did come in and a lot of the girls already had really good chemistry, the new people with our returners and the returners with the newcomers. One of our goals is to do really well in the CAC playoffs. We made it to the first round, and I think we will do anything that we need to do to push past the first round and keep going all the way to the championship. All of the returners worked extremely hard last semester, and especially over the summertime, everyone I think stuck to our workout schedules, and we came in very strong. Our newcomers came in just as strong too, which is extremely impressive, and we've all been playing extremely well, I think, because of all of our hard work that we put in. I love being on a team. It's great to have a support group no matter what, whether it's on the court or off the court, because you always need support academically and throughout the season especially. I love being at Frostburg. I love being in the mountains. It's great. I'm a business major. The business program is absolutely amazing. All the professors are really great. And I really love that we just got new locker rooms this year.
So as always, the outlook for this year is positive and the expectations are high, which I think is probably going to be a similar answer for all the teams in the conference. We have a history of beating up each other, so the real question is who's going to end up coming on top. And I think we're well suited for that. We have the people in place, the coaching staff, the facilities, the schedule. We have everything that we need to finish very high in the conference. So the goal, as always, is to win that championship. We have 5 upperclassmen, and they all are returning with playing experience from last season. So that's really going to be important for us and for our leadership. And I think the biggest difference between last year and this year is the fact that we have 6 sophomores. 1 that got playing time as a freshman, but the other 5 really have stepped up, had a good spring season, and give us a lot of depth and a lot of competition in the gym. So I think that class is going to make the biggest difference between last season and this season. And then 4 new incoming freshmen that are doing a great job in preseason and figuring what we're all about. So the outlook is good. The expectation is to win that conference championship, and it's going to be a battle as always.
This is my 4th year starting for the Saints, and I think that our team has been incredible these past 4 years. And this year especially, I think that we're stronger and faster than we ever have been before. And it's all because of the competition we know that we're going to be having in the fall. So it's going to be week in and week out. Incredible teams, CNU and Salisbury and Mary Washington and St. Mary's, I think that no one ever gets a break in this league. We're also competitive, and every single year games are won and lost in the 5th set by 1 or 2 points. So it's going to be really fun to see who comes out on top because, as I said, you're never going to know. Even if you lose a game and someone else wins and it's a surprise, it's always so fun to see who finishes on top. But our team personally has been putting in so much work on and off season, and I think that our returners that are coming back are going to have so much fun with it, and we know what we are going to do, and we know what's expected, and we're coached by the best, so there's no way that anyone's going to win but us, in my opinion.
I would say our goals and expectations for this year are going to be, one, to be top 2 in the conference. I think we're getting to that point now where we can compete at that level. We've been 3 the last few years and came pretty close last year in Salisbury, but they were able to pull that out. And then getting to the NCAA tournament, again, and repeating that feat would be also one of our main goals for this year. And then ultimately we have 9 new freshmen. So we got to figure out a way to bond and work together and get all on the same page quickly because season comes fairly fast. So that's what we'll be looking for. Our key losses are going to be Emma Murphy, who was a second team all-conference and a captain for us, and then Megan Payne, who stepped up big last year and played extremely well in the NCAA tournament for us as well as the regular season. And then our key returnees are going to be Jenny Yost coming back as a starting libero, and Emma Olson, of course, being first team in all region in that regard, and Rachel Harris first team as well, and Leslie coming back, Walters coming back as the rookie of the year. So we got those core players, and Caroline Porco as a senior coming, and she started all year, and she'll be fighting Jenna for that libero spot. As far as freshmen, we have 9 new freshmen. We're seeing a lot of great things out of them. The ones that kind of stick in mind right now are Peyton Dunow on the outside, and Savannah Powers are really showing some great things on the court early, and Skylar Sisk as well. But all of them, you can see they're learning, getting better. Well, one thing we know is with having our conference that we got to prepare ourselves well to make a run through the CAC. So we have 8 teams that we're going to play this year that are ranked in the top 30 for the preseason poll, and of course that changes throughout the year. And then and one of those being CNU at 11. So I feel like that part of our schedule is going to prepare us well to face, the Salisburys and the Marymounts and the St. Marys that are consistently in top 5. And Frostburg is getting better every year. You see Wesley and Penn State Harrisburg, they've brought on some new coaches. So, give them a couple years to keep continuing to build and get better, and the conference just continues to get stronger. So.
I think that we have a great freshman class that came in and that they're really hardworking, and I think our goal is to be top 3 in the conference, hopefully make an appearance at the CAC championship and get a ring this year. I think cherishing every moment. I think as a senior it goes by fast, and I think it's year 4, and I think I want to cherish every moment, every pain, every win, every loss. Conference schedule is going to be tough as per usual. We want to end up in the top 3. I think non-conference we're going to be tested early, tested hard. And I think that it'll be a good test for going on later in the season to see how we prepare for conference play. I think the community and the way that the students support the athletes and how hard that we work and how hard that they support us, it's just a great, great community to be in.
Our goals and expectations for this upcoming season, just to take it one game at a time, focus on the opponent ahead of us, practice and play and really live according to our culture of the team. We want to be able to hold each other up, the players in and the players on the bench, everybody's in it together, working hard for one goal. Short term, it's one game at a time, focus on a step ahead of you. Long term, obviously, we want to win our conference and compete in regionals and nationals. Well, we lost Casey Franz. She was a great defensive player for us and setter. But that happens every year in college athletics. You lose players and you gain some. All of our returners are key players. From our rookies to our returners, everyone's going to help us win this year. Well, the CAC every single year gets stronger and stronger. So it is a tough conference in October. So we try to schedule really tough at a conference during our September matches. We really beefed up our schedule this year. We want to make sure we know exactly where we are in our region by the time we get around conference play.
So our goals and expectations are to take one game at a time. We have a really tough season, tough schedule, and we're expecting to do our best. My favorite part about being a student athlete at Salisbury University, I would say, is the overall feel. We have a great support system here, not only our coaches, but the overall Salisbury University as a whole. Our off season, so we've been lifting, we have a great program from our trainers, and we have been working really hard towards our goal, and everything following has prepared us. So our schedule is, like I said, it's really tough this year, and we have been prepared, and it's really going to help us get to the CAC playoffs. That's what our goal is, and that's what we want to achieve as a team.
Same as they always are. We try to focus primarily on our conference season because we feel like that can really propel us into a great postseason beyond the conference tournament. So we're really gearing up to prepare for the conference season, to have a really good non-conference season, and then we would really love to win our conference championship, and to do so, it'll take a lot of hard work, a lot of great teams this year in the league. Well, we lost a great senior class, and they were pivotal in so many ways on and off the court. But we've got a great senior group coming back, 6 seniors and 7 freshmen, so we've got a really great blend of veterans and newcomers. We're always shooting to make the best schedule we possibly can, the most competitive, most challenging schedule for us. And we feel like we did a good job this year with putting teams on our schedule that will really challenge us and make us have to play our best to win. And it's a good blend of home tournaments as well as some good travel events for us. Yeah, it's going to be a great run once we get into that. We start late September, and every single one of those matches will be very important, and we won't take anyone lightly.
I'm just really working towards teaching these younger players that are coming in. We've got about 7 freshmen coming in, how to just teach them the ways of CNU and how we play on the court and how we treat each other off the court. And I'm really looking forward to seeing them grow as the season goes on. Lindsay and Corey are really great about giving us a pretty set schedule for working out and really getting conditioned. We've got a great mix of cardio, agility, and then volleyball skills that we get to work on individually and then bring to the season. Every practice is so fun. We love each other so much, and games are just, I don't know, we just have a great time, and I'm really looking forward to just getting all that on the court and really working through everything. Definitely looking forward to just some of the really good teams that we compete with. I really love competing with all the teams we play and just really getting in there and playing just really hard, and it's just so rewarding to come off the court and feel like you really, really played hard. So I'm looking forward to competing with all the teams. It's just such a huge community. I mean, you see student athletes everywhere, and CNU is great about embracing that mentality and really helping student athletes excel in the court, on the court, and then also in the classroom. And I just love how embracing everybody is in this community.